Hello, hello, my name is Callista and welcome to Cinders. This beautiful looking game is a visual novel by indie studio developer Moacube. It was released back in 2012, and if you couldn't tell from the title and the general aesthetic that it's going for, this is a mature retelling of the classic fairy tale Cinderella. I'm very excited to play this. I thought I'd pick this for my weekend game because I'm hoping that this will be chill, compared to Dragon Age and especially Cognition, which are quite intense. I thought it would be nice to just have a pleasant, relaxing game to play on the weekends. Now, I am going to jump into this. However, before I click New Game, I'm just going to tell you to just try and remember what the title screen looks like, because it's going to change throughout the game. Not much, but it is going to change. So let's get this started. I still can't believe I've been delaying this for so long. It makes me wonder, if I decided to act earlier, maybe things wouldn't be so broken between us. Maybe with just a little effort, this family wouldn't fall apart like this. But I suppose it was easier to complain and do nothing rather than try to change things. Isn't it always? Tonight, it's different. This is the night of change, the night where my plans finally take effect. I can hear my stepsisters talking in soft voices in the hall. I imagine they too won't get any sleep tonight. During the last few days, I've learned so much more about them, but can it erase all the years they tormented and humiliated me? I don't know what to think about it. People... How am I gonna play this Cinders? I don't think she's gonna be as innocent as her Disney counterpart. However, I think she is ultimately a good person. And I think she believes that people deserve a second chance. You can't erase the past, that's for sure. But I know that sometimes we don't choose our fates. Were circumstances different, my stepsisters could be good people. We could be friends. Whatever happens, I hope they won't come into harm. They deserve another chance. Speaking of, meanwhile in the hallway. Now, how am I going to voice these two? I still can't believe she did it. I would never have suspected. Of course, because everyone is as dim-witted as you are and never does anything out of the ordinary or unexpected. Oh yes, I'm sure you were able to see what would happen. Did you see it in tea leaves or read it in a children's book one afternoon while avoiding work and being useless as usual? I did entertain the thought that she might try to pull something off, if you must know. But believe what you want, I don't care. I also suspected she might try to do something. She was so secretive and compliant at times that an explosion seemed inevitable. I just didn't expect she had it in her. Gloria, please, sometimes you sound like a cliché villain from a bad romance novel. Of course, if something's twisted, weird, or shocking, then you won't consider it. Not everyone is like you, Sophia. Fortunately so. Just like not everyone tries to be a mirror image of their mother, down to mimicking her manner of speech. But you are not Carmosa, remember. You do not lead, you follow, mindlessly. Shut up, you! Open up! Open up in the name of the prince! Winter is coming, apparently. It's him! Why did he have to come? And in the middle of the night? Will wonders never cease, just like your ridiculous cliché impressions. There's no time for this now, though I'm sure Mother will deal with you later. I'll go summon her. You do that. Open up! I won't repeat myself. Mother? Sophia, don't stand like that. Open the door. Let this noisy man in. Yes, Mother. Ah, Captain. What brings you here at this time of night? Spare me these false pleasantries. You know why I'm here. Where is she? Very well. Sophia, get Cinders here right away. Yes, Mother. Be quick about it, child. Captain, would you fancy some wine while we wait for my lazy stepdaughter? Don't push it. You know this is not a courtesy visit. I'm afraid a lot is going to change here tonight. He's right. Nothing will ever be the same. Nothing. I must admit, I'm afraid of it too. Some independent woman I am. Cinders, Mother has summoned you. Move, you know she doesn't like to wait. Fine, I'm moving. Just give me a moment. Make sure it's quick. Cinders, can I ask you something? Yes, Sophia? This whole situation, what happened this evening and the guard bashing at our door and all. It's because of you, right? You planned it. I don't see any reason to lie. Yes, I guess so. I definitely made it happen. Funny. It all started with my stepmother summoning me, just like now. And 7 days earlier. How did this all happen? What a beautiful morning. The last few days were all rain and gloom, but here we are, summer in its fullest. Okay, good to know. The sun is sure nice. It can get pretty cold in this room of mine. Although I don't feel so frisky right now. Probably shouldn't have burned the midnight oil over a book. And a silly one too. Adolescent girl, pretty and numb as a freshly cut flower, shows divine humility and courage while everyone treats her like a doormat. Who writes these things? It's like a girl can't aim for anything better than martyrdom. Funny though. If it's really that bad, why did I read it in the first place? Maybe something in it echoes a part of my own experience? I don't know. And I'm not going to spend the morning wondering about it. Of course, it isn't as if I'll get to enjoy the day either. Lady Carmosa will certainly make sure that I have to do the worst chores. The old hag could use any of her servants, but no, she always sends me, just to rub in the humiliation. If only Father was still here. On a day like this, he would surely take me to the forest. We always went to the lake, the magical lake as he called it, and left a loaf of bread under the old oak tree. Gotta pay tribute to the fairies. You never know when you may need their You never know when you may need their help. Good old man. He used to tell me stories about the little folk, even when I was far too old to believe them anymore. But enough daydreaming. Honestly, I talk to myself way too often these days. It's only a moment before I start considering mice and sparrows my only friends, and we will all go frolicking and singing together. My future animal companions will have to wait, though. I may get lonely sometimes, but not desperate. Time to get up, Cinders. The day has only just started, and you never know what the future may bring. And here is our protagonist, Cinders. Very pretty she is too. I still have some time before my dear sisters wake up. I could start my cleaning duties to have more time later. Or I could try to finish that book I was reading last night. Or I could seize this opportunity to do sweet nothing. Okay, if you miss something important, you can rewind the game using the mouse wheel or the up arrow. You can't rewind past decisions or through other important moments, however. Okay. It's not like I have time for myself very often. What should I do? I don't think I'm going to laze around. That doesn't seem like this image of this girl that I have in my head. I think she's also quite realistic. I think she realizes that if she reads the book now, then she's going to be up longer doing those chores. So I think she's going to make a head start with the cleaning. Ooh, trophy unlocked. Since my father's death, Carmosa and her daughters treat me as their servant. Cinders, do the cleaning. Cinders, go to the town. Cinders, why isn't my dress washed yet? Ugh, wash it yourself. But what can I do? I have to stay patient and hope for the better. I'm not flimsy. If this is a test, I will face it with a smile. If I start now, I should be done before the afternoon. And maybe even get some time for myself in the evening. Who knows? Off to work then. I'll start with my room. I swear it gathers the dust from the whole residence. I should also bring in some fresh flowers. It may be just a repurposed storage, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't try to make it more cozy, right? Oh god, I don't know who this is. Cinders, are you there? Muffled voices. Oh, it's Sophia. Apologies. Sophia. Oh god, I can't remember her voice. Cinders, where are you? Sophia? I'm in the broom locker. Oh, you're cleaning already? So considerate of you. But I'm afraid Mother has different plans. She wishes to see you immediately. Did she tell you what she wants? No, of course not. Why would she? And why would I want to ask in the first place? She looked rather angry, though. That doesn't sound good. I hope I'm not in some kind of trouble again. You really could have asked her, you know. I think you mistook me for one of those gentle, well-mannered noble girls who care about others. Sorry to break it for you, but I don't. If you're in trouble, that means I get a free pass today, so I'm rooting for it with all my heart, sis. Ah, Sophia. Charming as ever. My, aren't you one charming human being? Thank you. Now hurry up and let's go already. Oh, shut up. I used to play in this hall as a child, but this building isn't much of a home anymore with Father gone. Carmosa does her best to keep the residence in its former splendour, and I guess most would be fooled by it. But for me, this place feels like it's fading away. Again, I don't know who this is. Oh, so you didn't get lost after all? Correct guess. I'm starting to think you couldn't find your way. But it seems you were just taking your precious time with no regard for the rest of us. You're as hopelessly irresponsible as that sister of mine. No wonder that Mother can't count on anyone other than me in this house. Gloria. I can't tell whether she's the eldest or Sophia is the eldest. Don't tell me you got caught up daydreaming about some prince coming to save you. Did I? I don't feel like sassing her. I think... I'm very interested in what Sophia said at the beginning, that she's mimicking her mother a lot. If she is, then I kind of feel badly for her, so not really. Not really. I'm not a little girl anymore, Gloria. I learned a long time ago that I can't rely on anybody but myself. No prince is going to magically appear and rescue me. This. I also like this. This is what I'm going for with this Cinders. A realist. My, you really are more intelligent than you look. You've already learned such a great life lesson at such a young age. I'm impressed. I suppose you have that much over Sophia at least. The stupid girl still clings to her childish fairy tales. Well, it's none of my business what she does in that empty mind of hers. There are more pressing issues at the moment. Specifically, Mother would like to speak with you. She says she has a special job for you. No doubt something rudimentary enough. So you were sent here to fetch me then? Mother entrusts me with important tasks. Don't mistake me for being on your level. You wait here. I'll let her know that you finally rolled out of bed. Ooh. I do want to say... I want to say this. You know what? Screw it. Don't you ever get tired of all this? Tired? What are you babbling about? You try so hard to be like Carmosa. You dress like her, you speak like her, and yet she still treats you as little more than a servant. I can't believe it. Did I really just get her to shut up? I was expecting an insult at the very least. The room feels empty again. Even Gloria's presence is better than nothing. Truthfully, I feel bad for her. I may be the servant around here, but her situation isn't that different from mine. Both Gloria and Sophia spend every waking moment doing Carmosa's bidding. Just because it's not scrubbing floors doesn't mean they're not servants too. So you're finally up, you lazy girl. Can't anyone in this house just do what is asked of them? I swear you feeble-minded girls are going to be the death of me. And the wicked stepmother finally makes an appearance, Lady Carmosa. Bah, you've wasted too much of my time already. I have a job for you. Go into town and find the merchant Tobias. I need you to pay him for a certain service. I'm giving you 200 sovereigns exactly. Don't you dare lose them. I must be a fool to entrust you with this much money. But unfortunately, I've no one else to send. I have better plans for those two useless daughters of mine. Now hurry up, child. Time is of the essence. Carmosa has been speaking to me this whole time, alternating between insults and orders. Do I really have to silently accept this? Ooh. What's the service? What exactly is this service you're paying for? Mind your own business, child. There's no need for you to know. Why can't any of you girls just obey me without asking such vacant questions? Now hurry up and go. Carmosa's even more angry than usual today. I wonder what set her off. I've never seen her this defensive. She must be hiding something. I suppose it could be worse. A trip to town isn't such a terrible thing. It's a beautiful day and a great excuse to get away from the house. I won't even get in trouble for leaving as quickly as I can. Besides, Tobias has always been nice to me, so I'll enjoy seeing him again. This could be a rather pleasant trip. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, let's head into the forest. Again, more very beautiful art. I suppose I should be grateful. Even though Carmosa practically kicked me out of the house, it's better than staying there. It really is beautiful here, and it's a much-needed break from that toxic house. The lake that my father took me to as a child isn't far away too. I was a little confused with that, but no, that is good grammar. I really miss our trips to the lake. It would be nice to visit again, if only for the sake of memories. I wonder if I have enough time. Carmosa did tell me to hurry after all. Again, if she goes to the lake now and kind of wastes the day rather than getting her jobs done, she's just going to have to do all of those jobs condensed in the evening. She will not have any free time, so I think it's best to just go to town. I'm sure that if I took too long, Carmosa will make sure that I'm miserable. As much as I'd love to visit the lake, I suppose I should head directly into town. Let's head there then. Ooh. Finally at the town. I should probably head straight to Tobias's shop. Strange. What's that crowd over there? Everyone seems to be surrounding that building. I wonder if someone around here can tell me what's going on. Excuse me, ma'am. Could you tell me what that crowd is for? Oh, I think that's Brian's mother. Give me a minute. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. There we go. Oh, child, haven't you heard? A bunch of good-for-nothing thugs took their hideout there. Bastards kidnapped a child. I'm sure you know it's market day today. A lot of folk come into town to trade their wares, but there's also the unwelcome element, you know what I mean. One of the merchants caught some ruffians red-handed stealing from him like it's no one's business. So we naturally grabbed whatever pointy thing came in handy and made sure these lowlifes know we don't take kindly to thieves in this town. But those scum grabbed a child and locked themselves up in that house. They're threatening to kill the brat if anyone tries to enter. This voice is putting a lot of strain on my throat. That's horrible. Oh, the poor mother. Thank goodness some lads noticed Perrault, the captain of the Prince's Guard, drinking at the inn. A few men went to fetch him from the tavern. He grabbed that blade of his and went into the house without saying a thing. I wish that good-for-nothing husband of mine would be so brave, but he's only good for drinking and complaining, I tell ya. It's been silent like a graveyard in the night since the captain went in. Who knows what happened in there? Oh, such awful times we live in. That truly is sad. Thank you for telling me. I hope that child doesn't get hurt. If the captain of the guard plans to fight, it's sure to be dangerous in there. Wait, everyone stop talking. Did something happen? Someone's coming outside. Is that the captain of the guard? The child is safe now. Someone get rid of the bodies. Here we have Perrault. Or Perrault? I'm not entirely sure how that's pronounced. Wow. Did he just take care of an entire gang of bandits on his own? He just disappeared without waiting for any thanks, like he doesn't even care. What sort of man could do something so heroic, and yet remain so emotionless about it? It looks like the child has been reunited with his mother. What a relief. Uh-oh, I'm running late now. I'd better go see Tobias right away. Tobias's store is neat and well organised, as usual. From the look of things, he's been doing well for himself. I guess he was lucky those thieves didn't decide to rob this place instead of one of those poor merchants at the market. Oh. Bugger, I've used my only man voice. Oh god. Okay. He looks posh. Kalmosa also has a deep posh voice. Ah, no. Oh god, what is... Hugh Grant. Go for Hugh Grant. Hey, welcome, Cinders. Is everything alright? You seem a bit pale. I've just witnessed a terrible scene in the market. A group of brigands kidnapped a child and barricaded themselves in one of the houses. Heavens! Did someone call the guards? Luckily, the captain was nearby and resolved the situation quickly. With his sword. As messy as it may seem, that is his job. Glad to hear everyone's alright. Not everyone. He killed all those men. I don't know how to feel about it. You always had such a gentle heart, Cinders. Have you missed it? Well, it's been too long since you last stopped by, that's for sure. How have you been? Much the same. Kalmosa works me to the bone every day, and there are times when I wish I could just disappear. But I manage. And there are days that make me happy. Like today. I'm so glad I could see you again, Tobias. It looks like your shop is flourishing. It does well enough. I hope you know that you can come speak to me anytime you want. Tobias, I think he's our childhood friend? I think? We used to spend so much time together when we were teenagers. Now that we're adults, it seems like we hardly even catch a glimpse of each other. It's really a shame. You're right, it feels like childhood friendships disappear once you mature. It's hard to keep them alive sometimes, even when you have the best of intentions. Such a true statement. But I assume you didn't come here just to remember the old days. Sadly, no. I'm on an errand for Kalmosa. I'm here to pay you for... well, whatever it is she asked for. She's being very secretive about the whole thing. Oh. That. That? Now I'm even more curious about this errand. Oh, we are definitely going to ask him. So, what exactly did Kalmosa ask you to do anyway? It sounds mysterious. I'm afraid I can't tell you. Why not? Well, I promised Kalmosa that I wouldn't tell anyone. I would like to keep my word. Also, it's basic business ethics, Cinders. This guy is our friend, and I don't want to push him into doing something he regrets, so I do understand. I understand. You gave your word. I shouldn't force you to break it, even though Kalmosa doesn't deserve such fair treatment. I'm glad you understand, Cinders. I really wish I could tell you, but keeping the job a secret was part of our agreement. My reputation as a merchant is at stake here, after all. Don't worry, Tobias. I won't do anything to make you ruin your reputation. Anyway, Kalmosa said that I was supposed to give you some money for this job. That's true, but I'm surprised she would send you to pay for it. She said something about not having a choice. How much does she owe you? Around 200 sovereigns, I'd say. Just an estimate? That means Kalmosa and Tobias haven't agreed on a set price yet. If I could negotiate a discount, I might get in Kalmosa's good graces. Or just get some money for myself. Ooh. Let's haggle. How about 150 sovereigns then? Does that sound reasonable? I wouldn't have guessed that you'd say such a thing. So 150 is fine? Let's meet in the middle. How about 175? Sounds good to me. Here's your pay. You drive a hard bargain, old friend. You really have the makings of being a great merchant. Thank you. I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but you're really not so different from Carmosa. What? What are you talking about? You tried to get me to lower the price, even though I'm your friend. So? That doesn't mean I'm like Carmosa. That woman is cruel and manipulative. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. But you only see one side of Carmosa. Her life isn't easy either. She's a single woman working to keep her house from falling apart. It's not an easy job, but she's very good at it. That takes a lot of hard work and sacrifice. I think you're a better person than she is, but you both have the same spark. You're clever and you know what you want. You'd be a good leader. I suppose you have a point. I never thought about Carmosa like that before. People aren't simply good or bad, and those who do bad things usually have a reason for it. You really are a wise man, Tobias. I've always liked that about you. I'm happy I could see you again. The pleasure was all mine. I hope that you come again soon. I'll do my best. Until the next time we meet, then. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it? Please tell Carmosa that I'll fill my part of the deal soon, and she should expect my representative to come by sometime tonight. Sure, I'll let her know. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, I had no idea you have your representatives nowadays. It comes with the trade, I guess. Start throwing coin around and suddenly you find yourself surrounded with people eager to run errands for you. Coin, you say? And I thought it had more to do with your magnetic personality. I used to be magnetic, but it made trading in metalware much too risky for me, so I stopped. Oh, people do tend to underestimate the pain caused by fast-flying cutlery. There was a time in my life when I was forced to eat with my hands, but I prefer not to speak about it. Oh, I've missed our talks, Tobias. Me too, Cinders. Hope I'll see you again soon. I hope so too. Take care, friend. I really miss the old days when Tobias and I played together. I'm so glad I could see him again. Your every decision matters. The branch icon appears when the current events are a consequence of your earlier choices and could be different on another playthrough. Okay. And I even have an extra 25 sovereigns for myself. I could stop by the tavern and treat myself with this money. But if I brought it back to Carmosa, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. Ooh. Oh, this is... You know what? I am actually just about out of time for this episode, so we shall see what Cinders is going to do with this money in the next episode. That's right, I'm leaving you on a slight cliffhanger. So please, remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.